Okay, so we're in our customer's home. We're heading up in the attic, so just taking a video to document. We're up in the attic. So this is exterior wall. The customer's attic is filled with cellulose insulation. It looks like all throughout the home. Looks like we do have some fiberglass bats. As we continue up, you see we have our catwalk to be able to service the unit. So we're here today to perform our 6-month biannual maintenance on our customer's home, which has 2 centralized HVAC systems installed by ProSkills. As you can see, this is our return with our return ductwork. This is our gas furnace. Underneath we have some connections. The yellow flexible line, that's the gas line. And we have a sediment trap that's required by code here in Maricopa County. Overall, we have our flue pipe, which dispenses all the harmful gases during the heating season. And we have a P-trap for the condensate with an overflow safety switch on the top. That's our indoor coil. And we have an emergency Goliath pan that sits underneath the unit. And that's, as you can see. All right, then we have our supply ductwork over there. We got some test ports. We'll be utilizing those today. We got a filter dryer on the refrigerant lines. All right, then we have our shutoff switch. All right, whoa, customer has a lot of access up here. As we continue to see more cellulose throughout the attic, which is great. I did see an insulation marker. Here we are. So it looks like we have an insulation marker and it's measured at 7 inches. So that means our customer is missing roughly between 35 to 50% of the total insulation required. So here in Maricopa County, for the cellulose type, the requirement depth is 12 to 13 inches. So we're gonna bring that up to our customers' attention just so they know. As the can lights are exposed. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is I'm gonna put my mask on, so the audio may sound a little muffled, but what's happening is I'm gonna clear the insulation around. And when they built the house, all these entry points, specifically all the can lines, are unsealed. So what happens is when the HVAC system runs, all the insulation around it gets drawn into the house. So since the customer is lacking that much insulation, ideally they have several options. They can either blow in new insulation to the required depth. They can absolutely do nothing and continue their installation as is in their home, or they can completely remove all this insulation throughout the attic, go through each and every single one of these, seal them, and then re-blow new insulation to the required depth. But one of the consultants would have to come out and really assess the attic to see if it's feasible and go over those options with the customer. But let's go ahead and get this uncovered.